Hello, everyone. No rest for the wicked. I'm pricing cards before the well, I guess spoiler alert, Incognito tomorrow. YouTube has a new feature where you can dual stream horizontal and vertical at the same time. So if you're in the shorts feed, you might be seeing a vertical stream right now. And I'm trying to see, it's automatically centered. I can't modify the layout for the vertical stream, so I just need to know, as I show cards that I'm pricing, they need to go on the Pokeball, because that's where the vertical stream is centered right now. So we'll be like, okay, here's the card so that's just how it's going to work. So if you're watching vertically in the short chat, welcome. This is new. But I was hoping to show the pricing as we go. In the sense of like having a pricing screen up, but I don't think I necessarily have to do that. You guys can just kind of see it as I write prices. We've got our handy dandy price stickers. I hope I have enough. I don't know how many price stickers I have. Probably not enough, but we'll see. We got a lot of stuff to do. A lot of stuff to price out. I actually priced out a ton. Last night I was pricing out, look at all this. Look at all this. Guys, we're a One Piece vendor now. Look at all these One Piece cards. Because I bought a big collection. And we have all these One Piece. So anyway, I priced out a ton. This is like a quarter of what I have for One Piece raw cards right now. It's insanity. Insanity. Am I allowed to have those? I don't know. Am I? Am I allowed to have those? I'm only on episode 212, so maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. All right. Let's get this party started. And by this party, I mean we're literally pricing cards. How's everyone doing, though? Dozer's mom, member for 13 months, said happy birthday, Coop. Thank you very much. Yes. Today is my 35th birthday. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I don't feel 35 at all, to be honest. So I mean, maybe my back feels 35, but I don't. My spirit's not 35. All right, let's see how our Charizard from 151's doing nowadays. 265. Not bad. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Do I have a better... I got a better pen. Someone sent me... I don't know if I showed it. Someone sent me this. I think I showed it maybe in the mail day video. So. Shout out to the Hydra homies. What's everyone up to this weekend? We got a bunch of random stuff. We got a little bit more One Piece. Mihawk. This is the new secret rare from OP4. I found 10 blister packs of OP14 at GameStop. The GameStop has a 10-pack limit, and I was able to pick up 10 packs today. We pulled the Alt-Art leader Boa, so we came out ahead, which is pretty crazy. All right, this secret rare right now is $24. I doubt it stays that high though. That's gonna drop so fast. So fast once the set's been out for a little bit. All right, Searing Destiny donated 10 pounds, said, hi, I'll be going to my first card show soon. I was wondering if you had any advice for trading and selling. All Pokemon, I'm nervous. How do I know what prices are good? Please and thank you. So I use the collector app. I'm actually using it right now to price stuff. So I think my biggest piece of advice is when you see cards you like, if there's a sticker on it, make sure to double check the sticker price. I'm not even going to price this super rare because the super rare prices are just going to tank. What is this? I got some random vintage stuff. So use something like Collector, which pulls in TCG player market values to make sure that... Ooh, this is beat. that the price on the sticker is pretty accurate. And then same if you're selling cards, to make sure you've comped them appropriately, because the biggest thing is going to be condition of stuff, especially if it's older. But expect that vendors are going to offer you a percentage of the market value. So if your card's worth $100, they're going to offer you, $70 to $80 cash or more for trade value if you've got trade. This is... just only have the near mint price, maybe. Need to modify it. I think this one's mod play. We'll just say $10. We'll say $10. A very beat base set Venusaur. Heavy play. But it is base set. It's OG. It's OG. 15. It's on the cusp of being damaged, but it's not. Okay, the one thing is I can't see. I think I'm just gonna have to. I can't see the different conditions on the desktop app for collector. I might email them about that. All right, so I'm just gonna go to TCG Player, which isn't super great for vintage, but we do what we can. All right, base set Venusaur, base set 2, base set. That's base set Shadowless. We need just unlimited. Here we go. All right, heavy played. Heavy place, even heavy place, $35. Crazy. So yeah, I spent the morning. I dropped off. Okay, so for anyone who hasn't seen them yet, I've got my brand new custom cards. I was packing orders all day yesterday for these. Oh, why am I showing it on that screen? Hey, let's go. Look at this. Look at how good these turned out. Look at that texture. Oh my gosh. Let me show you. I want to show you guys the difference between, because I printed them twice. This is the second batch. Let me show you the first batch. The difference between them. Hold on. Just grabbed one because the other, I couldn't find the other one. All right, so this is the one that's for sale, right? Here is what the first one looked. Look at this. How different, right? Yeah. That's the difference between having a white ink layer. So a white ink layer is a layer in your digital file that dictates what part of the card should be holographic or not. And so we originally sent it without a white ink layer, and I got this. Right? Super dark, does not look good. It only looks good in natural lighting, like if you're sitting in a room and the sun's coming in through the window. But this is what we came up with for fixing it, which it turned out so good. So anyway, these are available now. coopscollection.com. And I am offering an autograph option because I know a lot of people can't come see me in person at shows. So if you'd like, there is an autograph option if you'd like these signed when you purchase them. So those are available. Check them out. Designed by 2 different artists. So these are not AI. These were hand-drawn by 2 different artists. You can see this one was Duke Hoover. This one was Unique Art. And they both made these for me. And then I also hired someone to do all the texture design work, which, guys, texture design work is not easy. So there's texture on all these, and then we had them printed. So those are available. Hope you guys like them. I think they turned out phenomenal. They look even better in person. But yes, very, very happy with the customs. So anyway, I spent all day yesterday. Lauren helped me out packing orders for the custom cards. And then I dropped those off at the post office this morning. And then I went to two Walmarts and Target. No one had any cards except for sports stuff. And then I went to a GameStop, and GameStop had 10 packs, or a 10-pack limit of the new OP14 one-piece set, and we got 10 packs. And we pulled the Alt Art Boa, which is worth $160 right now. So we came out ahead, which is pretty awesome. GameStop is charging $7.50 per pack now. That's kind of crazy. I paid $75 for 10 packs. This one is heavy play. I hate pricing out vintage stuff. This isn't even worth it. This is like a $3 card. All right. Off to the side with you. That's why I usually just deal with near mint stuff, because I don't feel like figuring out conditions for stuff. It's like... Yeah, GameStop said, scalpers can't beat them, might as well join them. The fact that they were selling the Charizard UPCs for as expensive as they were, $200, that's crazy. All right, I'm not gonna price this vintage stuff. Ain't nobody got time for that. Let's just make it easy. Oh no, this is the Battle Academy one. You can tell because it's got the little Charizard stamp down there. This one is $10.50. We'll just put $10. The thing about cards that are $10, like $10, $11, $12 is if I put a $12 price sticker on this, everyone is going to ask for it at $10. So I might as well just save myself the effort and put it at $10. Oh, Superior. Are these cards being sold somewhere? The ones I'm pricing? These will be at shows where I'm at. I don't think the Superior is worth pricing. No, it's $1.25. See ya. Clink clang. Clink clang. Yeah, I'm prepping. I've got a show tomorrow. So I am prepping by pricing out a bunch of raw stuff I have sitting around. Clink clang art rare. Ooh, $15. Nice. We take that. I got like 2 ETBs full of raw stuff I have to price out. And I already priced out 2 ETBs last night of One Piece stuff. Added One Piece. I'm working on a One Piece. I'm adding the straw hat to my logo soon. My sister has been doing some design work for me to update my my logo, because I've had the same logo for 7 years. Yeah, almost more than 7 years. Some people don't know that I started YouTube in 2019. I just didn't get popular until 2024. Musharna. How to use Collector on desktop? If you go to the main page, if you land on the main page, if you click the Explore button, it'll take you to the desktop version of Collector. I'll show you. Hold on, let me pull up my Chrome real fast. Okay. So if you go to, it's going to automatically take me to, I think, the page. Is it app.getcollector? Yeah. Okay, so it takes me automatically to the main page. But if you get the landing page that shows like a phone and it talks about the app, there's an Explore button you can press, and it'll take you to this. And then, I mean, you can look at your portfolio and everything, but then you can also search. So we're looking at Musharna, right? Black Bolt. All right, $6.51. So yeah. Anyway, so this is what's happening behind the scenes, but of what I'm doing right now. But I've just been leaving it on the desk here. Where's my next show? Officially, my next show is not till February. Unofficially, I have 2 Incognito's this month. You may or may not be able to find me. Scolipede. Art rare. $20 art rare. Dang, let's go. And people thought Pokemon was crashing. Not when you got $20 Scolipede art rares. Fungus. We will find you. You might. Most of the shows advertise I'm going to be there even when I ask them not to. What can you do? All right, I know I just talked about not putting $12 price stickers, but that's all right. If they ask for 10, then so be it. Oh, I spelled Whirlipede wrong. You guys hear the clickety-clackety of my keyboard? Hey, Benny. Thanks for watching, man. XX Jazika. Thank you for subbing with your Prime over on Twitch. Guys, if you haven't used your Twitch Prime this month, come on over to twitch.tv/coopscollection. Help me on my journey to collect every Bezos buck possible. Palpitated. If you've got Amazon Prime, it's free, no cost to you. And we get to take money from Jeffrey. Jeffrey Bezos. One of the best songs. There's a Fungus Among Us. Dang, $26. What? That's crazy. Hey, Lewis, I'm doing well, man. How are you? Corpus Christi DJ. Thank you for the Prime. Appreciate the 2 months, man. All right, Meloetta. Meloetta EX. Probably be like a buck, yeah. All right, so I have this whole thing, and these are not in top loaders yet, so there's a lot in there. And then I've got this whole thing. Some of it, you know, might not be worth pricing. We'll see. If it's less than like $4, yeah, this is $1.37. I usually don't put a price sticker on it. All right, let's see. I don't even remember what I have in here. As I pull it out. I don't even remember what I have in here. Oh my gosh. All right, just a casual $2,700 Lovebirds. Actually, I literally forgot that was okay. Anyway, it happens. Could I open it? Wait, wrong channel. Is this private collection? No, this is inventory. This is all inventory. So it's just from collections I've bought to sell at shows. Anyone on the vertical view? Is anyone watching on the vertical short stream on YouTube? Let me know how the quality is. This is my first time doing the dual horizontal vertical stream, which is a YouTube feature. The only thing is it automatically crops, so like I have zero control over whether or not the crop is good. But maybe they'll let me change it in the future. I should dress like a professor. I do have a professor, like, someone gave me like a professor coat. Maybe one day I will. Is this 89? No, SM 104. SM 104. There it is. $12. I feel like $12. 12 is such an awkward one because, like I said earlier, and I would do the same thing. If I saw a card for $12, I would ask for it for 10. But it's like a 20% delta, which is tough. Ooh, look at that Gardevoir. Radiant Collection. I should dress as Beard Dad. I thought about that when we did Halloween. I thought about it, dressing up as Beard Dad. But Will and I did the Blues Brothers. Blues Brothers. Cause tonight will be the night we pull the bubble mule. Blastoise. 25th anniversary. Celebrations. $12.30. Do we just round up? If it's $12.30, do we just round up to 15? I think I will. Reshiram. 1, 2, 3. Is it 133? No, 113. I thought it was 133. I couldn't read it. The 15, I used to buy, like, I used to try to buy, like, expensive stuff, expensive slabs and expensive singles to sell, but nowadays I mainly just sell, like, lower end $5, $10, $15, $20 cards. Because it's usually easier, like, if a parent brings their kids and the kids are, like, pointing out cards, it's a lot easier for them to buy a card for them if it's, like, a $10 card instead of having, like, $300 singles, and the kid's like, oh, I like that, and it's, you know, a $500 card. So I try to have inventory that's appropriate for the audience that comes and says hello and wants to pick something up. Ancient. Oh no, this is the Cosmo foil. They pour on number 22 Cosmo. 15. Do I prefer Japanese or English? I prefer Japanese vintage. 95% of the vintage cards I have are Japanese. Rayquaza. 138. Yeah, the Amazing Rares are awesome. I think they'd have more value if they weren't so easy to pull in the sets that they're from. But it was, you were getting so many Amazing Rares when they first came out. It's crazy. This Snorlax, I can't believe how much this Snorlax has gone up. I mean, it's $15, but like, this is an ETB promo, and I was giving these out left and right to Snorlax fans, because I used to have so many of these, it's crazy. Now they're worth putting a price sticker on. Started vending in India. That's awesome. I get messages a lot about people in India that have a hard time getting real cards. But I hope the vending goes really well for you, man. Glitter, thanks so much for the birthday wishes. For this Erica has been $15 for so long. Very stable. Raytheon V. Where did you have all the cards? Like, where did I get these from? People reach out to me asking if I'm interested in buying their collection. If you guys want to sell your cards, I have a page on my website that says sell me your cards. But just send me a collector list. I'll buy raw cards $15 or above for One Piece or Pokemon. And then I might buy graded cards. I've kind of fallen out of buying graded cards because they're not really selling for me anymore at shows. People mainly want just raw stuff. But yeah, if you go to coopscollection.com, there's a tab that says sell me cards. It basically just says get collector, create a portfolio with the cards you want to sell, and then email it to me. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. There's only the Japanese one coming up. How long is the Coop card going to be available? I would say it'll be available for a few months. I should say while supplies last. Alright, I don't know why that Blastoise isn't coming up. Blastoise EX number... Oh gosh, you know you're old. I can't read the numbers anymore. I really am 35. Jeez. 22. Alright. 20 bucks. Gonna have to get reading glasses. What the heck? How did you lose mod status? Hold on. Time out. Our boy Beard Dad is not a mod. Wait, yeah, you do. You're a... Oh, wait, no, that's your check mark. That's your check mark. Hold on. I like birds. He was just spamming, I like birds. Even with the 5-second cooldown. Alright. Thanks, mods. Alright, look at this. Look at this Growlithe. This is a cute one. Bryce, your birthday was yesterday. Nice. We're pretty close. Almost birthday brothers. Almost birthday brothers. Growlithe. RC4. Radiant Collection. I haven't seen this full art in a while. I actually got the Misty too there. Team Rocket's handiwork. Their bodies spell out an R. Pretty cool, right? Phil's got a show. Phil's down in Florida right now. Phil, are you in Tampa? I don't remember where you went. Phil, let me know if you find any awesome One Piece cards while you're down there. Orlando. $30 on the Misty. It's brick out here? I don't know what that means. Am I too old? Phil's older than me. El Nombre, thank you for the 5 months. The double sub. Peter Garcia, thank you for the prime. Alright, that was our first handful. What else do I personally collect? Right now, I'm collecting a lot of One Piece, but mainly, the main things I like are Pokemon, vintage Pokemon. I have some modern Pokemon. Japanese exclusive promos. One Piece, I'm collecting mangas and SPs. And just like cool cards. Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't really pick up much anymore. I mainly have like Japanese ghost rares. And then Dragon Ball Super, I have secret rares, special rares from the older sets. And then I want to pick up the God rares. I just gotta find some. What are my thoughts on the new Pokemon Legos? They're expensive. My brother texted me. My brother's a big Lego guy. He's got like a Lego room in his house. He texted me. He's like, "These are expensive." I was like, "Yeah," because they're Pokemon. I heard Lego bought Mega Bloks. Mega Bloks was the original person to have the Pokemon license, and now obviously, Lego can make Pokemon stuff. But yeah, it's expensive. I don't do anything with Lego though, so. There's too many things you can spend your money on. Too much stuff out there. That's consumerism though, right? Mega Latios EX. $59. $30. Rainbow Gyarados. Hey, Lawyer, thanks for the 100 bits on Twitch, man. Said, hi, chat. Coop, I'm down to the SR and Gold Zards for Phantasmal. Got a bajillion other SIRs, an army of Piplups, a litter of Meowths, but not the Zard. Ugh. That's a bummer. I've pulled 2 of the SIRs in giveaways and 1 of the Golds. I mean, I don't have any of those for me. Oh, that's not true. I did buy 1 SIR Charizard. That's at PSA right now. RizQ Eats, thank you for the 10 gifted on YouTube, man. I appreciate you. Gyarados VMAX. Dang. Prices are crazy. Crazy. Oh, another Dragonite. Man, I'm so stocked with raw cards right now. It's kind of insane. I don't think I've ever had more raw cards as inventory than I do right now. Do I have a favorite card in my personal collection? Yes. The Pikachu, the Mario Pikachu promo. And then I also have a signed card by Cookie Saito, which he did a little Feraligatr sketch. That's like top tier. Cookie Saito is goated. He's the GOAT. Absolute GOAT. Are these my own cards? These are inventory, cards that I've bought to sell at shows. So I picked up some collections from people that reached out to me that asked if they could sell me their cards, and I said, absolutely, absolutely you may. If you guys want to sell me your cards, just email me a collector portfolio and I'll look it over. I'm buying raw cards that are $15 or more. Or you can go to coopscollection.com and click on the Sell Me Cards button. And basically it'll say, download collector, create a portfolio, and email me. Tag team. Even the regular tag teams are, like, this is the basic GX, and it's like just about $60. Crazy. Oh, Umbreon Gold Star. Dang, Celebrations is $70. I grade this? What's a 10? 10s are 300? I'm gonna look that one over. That one could be worth grading. $70 raw or $300 PSA 10. $18 to grade. Could be worth it. And it's Umbreon. Like, everyone freaking loves Umbreon. I don't know how Umbreon became, like, the favorite, but it did. All right, Eevee and Snorlax is 70. Oh, it's $70, so perfect. I already have a price sticker for it. Boom. PSA 10 is $330. All right, I need to look over some of this stuff to see if they're worth grading. I don't. Nah, this one's not. That one's not a 10. Where did I get the Backstreet Boys cards from? We went to, this was years and years and years ago. We went to a card store, and it was this old card shop that had all these old, like, off-brand cards. The Backstreet Boys cards I have, there's like spelling errors and like the vocabulary is not correct. Like it's really funny. But there was like a box of Backstreet Boys cards. I mean, we opened Backstreet Boys cards. We opened Justin Bieber cards. We opened High School Musical cards. There's an old video on my YouTube channel. If you go to my YouTube channel and sort by oldest, there is some videos of us opening like High School Musical, Justin Bieber cards, like old stuff. Old stuff. Mimikyu GX. $206. What? This card is $80? What? It's insane. Slowpoke and Psyduck. Number 35. The basic tag team. I'm going to guess $80. On the nose. $80.69. Any Insync? No, I don't have any Insync cards. I do remember I like distinctly remember the Insync CD we owned. It was the blue one. Alright, what Pikachu is this? Sword and Shield. 020. What? $76? PSA 10? $410? Yo, I might grade that one. $400 PSA 10. Pikachu EX. What's the most expensive card I have? The Mario Pikachu PSA 10. I think it's like 17,000. This one PSA 10 is 830. There's one white dot in this corner. White dot in the top left. I don't know. Let's take a closer look. I mean, it has a nah, I don't know. I think it's got two white dots in the corners. We'll just try to sell it raw. 260 raw. This Rayquaza is pretty sick. I had this PSA 10, and I think I sold it for like $800, and it's like multiple thousands now. This one is not a 10. Yeah, I send in cards myself to PSA. I don't use middlemen anymore. Too much, well, whether or not there's actual risk, I just don't want someone else to be in control of my cards. Besides for PSA. I got trust issues. How much raw you think this Rayquaza is? $911? PSA 10 is $5,300. PSA 10 is $5,300, and I sold a PSA 10 for like $800. Now this was like 2 years ago, but still. A raw copy is more expensive than what I sold a PSA 10 for. Insanity. Did I hear about the Logan Paul Pokemon stuff? I know all about it. Are you talking about like the Liquid Marketplace, his Illustrator Pikachu? Yeah, I know all about it. All about it. I don't know if these VMAX are going to be worth anything. What's your food VMAX? If I spelled it right, that would help. Shit. Maybe like $1, yeah. This is gonna be $1. Colossal VMAX, Delmont, like none of this is. Toxtricity's not gonna be worth anything. No. I have a binder. Usually I have a bind. Well, I used to. I don't really anymore. Saber Kim, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate the 5 months. Where I would do like cards that were three cards for $5, and a lot of these like $1 cards. They're like $1.25, $1.50 I put in there. I did see the Pokecourt break-in, which is, yeah, none of this is gonna be worth pricing, which is pretty crazy. They got robbed at gunpoint. Maybe that one. Maybe that one. Older GXs, maybe. All of these will, all of this sort of stuff would be like in the 3 for $5 binder. Which is annoying because I don't put top loaders in it, so I have to take all those out of top loaders. I'm just pulling aside what may or may not be worth putting a price sticker on. Yeah, the Pokecourt was crazy. In New York. I don't think any of these are going to be worth pricing. Maybe the Pikachu. Maybe the VMAX Alchemy. Alright, maybe I've got less stuff than I thought that I have got to put price stickers on. A lot of random stuff. That's an old GX. Rainbow. Mr. Sycamore. Alright, maybe those. Let's see. Alright. Take a little look here. A little look at what we got. What's my sticker threshold? I'm not putting a sticker on anything worth less than $5. Ain't nobody got time for that. John, thank you very much, man. Mega Steelix. $68. Do I know any Chuck Norris shows? I used to have a Chuck Norris poster in my room that had jokes on it. Let me see if I remember any. Chuck Norris doesn't own a microwave because revenge is a dish best served cold. If you can see Chuck Norris can see you. If you can't see Chuck Norris, you may be mere seconds away from death. Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups. He pushes the world down. Chuck Norris doesn't own a razor because the only thing that can cut Chuck Norris is Chuck Norris. Do I know Chuck Norris jokes? Brother, I know a couple. I feel like I'm in 2010. Oh, man. Charizard number 5 of 18. I don't know if this... Oops, wrong one. Does the Catch Pikachu? Oh yeah, like $10. The only gold star I have is I've got a PSA 7 Japanese gold star Metagross that I got as a gift from Pokemon Steven. Professor Sycamore. $10. A lot of $10 cards today. Hoops and Unk, he'll know Chuck Norris. Of course I will. Trying to think if there's any other ones I know off the top of my head. I would definitely remember them if I read one, I'd be like, oh yeah, I remember that one. But like, just remembering off the top of my head, I think those are the only few I still remember. Really? This is only a 64-cent card? I would have thought this had a little more value. Guess not. I mean, it's Flareon, but oh well. Lupoma donated $100. Said, for the kids next show, love what you do. Lupoma, thank you so much. That's amazing. Oh, Josh, yeah. See, Josh just said Chuck Norris's tears cure cancer. It's too bad he's never cried. It's like, I remember that joke. Lupoma, thank you so much for your kindness. That's awesome. Appreciate your generosity. All right, Darkrai. Coming 7. Prism Star. Raikou GX. $7. Oh, ran out of price stickers. Do I price one day before? I try to price as close to a show as possible. Because I rarely update my stickers. And so if I price too far in advance, they get out of date. And I try to avoid that happening as best I can. All right. Is Alcremie going to have any value? They're going to be worth at least $5? It's $4. I'll put a $5 sticker on it. Someone's gonna want an Alcremie VMAX Rainbow. Is my personal collection graded cards? Yes. I don't own any raw in my personal collection. Because I'm what you would call a snob. I have a hat. I have a funny hat. It just says PSA Fanboy on it. I got it at a show. April still doesn't own a single slab. Well, hey, there's always tomorrow. You can always buy a slab. Honestly, if you don't have slabs, like, would I recommend getting into collecting slabs? I don't know if I would. It's very expensive. It's not super fiscally responsible necessarily. Lawyer, thank you for the 3 months, by the way, man. I appreciate you. He said found a button. Thank you very much. You chose the tattoo. Yes. Tattoo over slab. Dark Gyarados. How do you tell what is a PSA 10 grade? Honestly, it comes with experience a little bit, but you got to look at the main qualifiers, right? Centering, surface, edges, corners. Basically, is there, you know, what sort of whitening is there on the back? How even are the borders? Is the surface clean of scratches? All that sort of thing. But yeah, it comes with time. Just about everyone who sends their first submissions is wrong with what the grades are that their cards get. So it's just kind of a learning experience a little bit too. Price these. I have so many cards, I don't really need a bunch of $5 cards in my case necessarily. Gumshoes. Quick little hydro break. Whoa. Anyone else just see the chat freak out? Jeans Lacona, thank you for the prime. John Milley, thank you for the prime. Appreciate you guys. All right, all those are 3 for 5s. All right, that was the first ETB. Priced cards back in here. This one, which is going to take a little longer because one, it's more cards and they're not in top loaders yet. So we have to go through that process. Alakazam EX. Let me take a look at this one first. You never know what might be worth putting in your grade. Not this one. In your grading pile. Alakazam EX. I'm surprised this card's not more expensive. Well, I don't know what it is right now, but like there's an Umbreon in the background. There's the Alakazam. There's the Lugia. Like, that's 3 pretty big Pokemon on one card. I mean, it's $120 raw. PSA 10 is almost 2,000. Man, it's a pretty baller card. Okay, dude. Thank you very much for watching, man. That made me sound sarcastic. His name is Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Another Alchemy. Okay, let me put this one to the side. Fine. Thanks for watching. Okay, dude. Thank you for the prime. Alright, Ash's Pikachu. This one is $37. I'm gonna round up. What can I say? I'm a rounder. What we got? Oh, we might have the whole set of these Ash's Pikachus. Let's see. Lawyer, thanks for gifting a sub to Alchemy V. Who changed their name to the Alchemy VMAX? Oh my gosh. No, this one's, that's not this one. Hold on. Ash's Pikachu. This is the... Oh, there's this one. Okay, it's $36. Alright, let me bring these top loaders over here because I keep having to reach. Aw, crap. I almost spilled them. I didn't. I almost spilled them. Alright, we got top loaders. Let me put them right here. Let me guess, the next card is Ash's Pikachu. It is! Got all the different artworks. This one's only 30. A little cheaper than the other ones. Oh, how is Reed? Does it still work for you? Reed does not work for me. Unfortunately, Reed's father unexpectedly passed away a couple months ago, and Reed ended up leaving my my employment during that time. But I hope he's doing well. He did his edits were very, very good. He did his finished products were always very polished. Dang, I got a bunch of these Pikachus. Where did all these come from? Lucky thing about having multiple of the same cards, you don't have to keep looking up card values. And another one. Who needs an Ash's Pikachu? Oh my gosh, we got... Okay, this is at least a different artwork. This one's $25. We got the whole Ash's Pikachu gang. I don't know if I'm showing that to the... Gotta make sure the horizontal folks... Oh, where did this come from? Alright, this got Gyarados, it's got Vaporeon, it's got Blastoise, it's got the gang. Yo, I thought the card was fake for a second. Look how dark the back is. The sleeve. It's like a dark sleeve. Who would do that? Who would do that? Alright. It's near mint, but it's just not mint. Let me put it in a different sleeve. April said, wait, Coop, when is your birthday? Today. Today, I am 35 years young. Don't you guys love when old people say they're X amount years young? The Raging Funk has been a member for 10 months on YouTube. Said, Coop, what's your second favorite Pokemon? Metagross. Benny, Bringer of Chaos. Thank you for the Prime. What do I want for my birthday? More One Piece packs to open. I found 10 at GameStop today. Actually, Mike X Collectibles, he opened up 6 booster boxes of OP14 for me, and we pulled some heat. The best 6 boxes I've ever seen in my life. We hit so much good stuff. It was awesome. It's great opening. Thank y'all for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Okay, this is 220. Ooh, energy. I'm not going to price that. And another one. And a third one. Okay, let me just look it up. Now I'm curious. Why do I have multiple of these? Double color lifts. I mean, it's a $6 energy, but who's buying these? I don't know why I have all these. So many. All right, we've got the North American Championship one. Huh. Oh, that's the staff promo. The staff promo is $140. These are not staff. Are they? No. These are regular. The regular's $24? No, that's international. Hold on. My favorite Pokemon is Energy. Amen, brother. Alright, there's a couple different versions. Let me see. I think it might be this one. Double Colorless Energy, North American International Championship promo, $25 for these. Who's buying these, though? All right, well, I don't know. I guess I'll sticker them. I was about to say I've never bought an energy in my life, but that's a lie. I have. I was buying the Secret Rare energies, the old ones from like Sun and Moon at one point to grade. Would I make a Metagross custom card? Maybe. Depends if Nintendo sends me a cease and desist. Well, I probably shouldn't jinx it. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. How long do you think I'm gonna sit on these double colorless energies? Probably forever. Can't imagine someone buying one of these at my show. They have it. They've got the double colorless energy from North American International Championships. I just don't see that conversation playing out. April, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Guys, if you don't know, April has a tattoo of my Togepi sketch on the back of her right leg down towards the ankle. Her heel, if you... Well, not the heel, more of the calf. I think it's the right leg. All right, what were these? $6? I mean, there's a really cool metal energy with Steelix in the background. I've gotten a couple of those. All right, yeah, these are $6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a photographic memory, not like legitimately, but I do have a relatively good. When it comes to like imagery, yes. Imagery and numbers. Song lyrics? I can't remember a song lyric that I've heard 1,000 times for some reason. That is my biggest weakness. I cannot for the life of me remember song lyrics, even if I listen to the song literally 1,000 times. As good as my memory is. All right. Energies. Will those sell? Couldn't tell you. Shiny Eevee. I can barely remember the words to Happy Birthday. You know the like hypotheticals, like, oh, if someone held a gun to your head and you had to sing a song from start to finish, what song could you sing? For me, the answer is none of them. Unless I could literally sing Happy Birthday. Alright, Eevee is 35. I was singing car karaoke songs perfectly. Around the world, around the world, around the world, around the world, around the world. Eevee E-Series. Is that not number 25? 75. Gosh, I really actually might need reading glasses. Yo, this is a $30 card. Reverse foil version of the 120. Kind of insane. Insano style. Who knows what that's from? Who knows what Insano style is from? If you know, you're the coolest person in the chat. Who could you show us how your price? Okay, yeah, I'll show you real fast. I can't have it up the whole time because it's like conflicts with me showing what's on the like the actual card. But here, hold on. All right, so here we are. So I'm on collector, app.getcollector.com. If it takes you to the landing page, click the explore button in the top right, and it'll take you to a page that looks like this. All right, so we're pricing. Let me show you. We're pricing this Eevee, right? So as we go back to here, we're gonna type Eevee, and it's number 13. Now we're gonna search. We're gonna find it, and it is... Why are there so many Eevees that are number 13? Right here. $27 because it's Pop Series 3. 13 out of 17. You can click into it and it'll give you a little graph. So right now, $27.67. And then you can look at graded prices. So I'm gonna round up. I'm gonna round up to $30. I like even round numbers. And this is Collector is pulling market data from TCG Player. So if you go to TCG Player, we should see the same information. So we go to TCG Player. I don't know why it took us to Disney's Lorcana. Eevee Pop. Near mint. So you need to know that, so market price, $27.66. So that's exactly what we saw. I don't think you can change the condition on the collector desktop page. You can change the condition on the mobile app. I'm actually going to email them about that because I use the desktop app a lot. And I'd like to be able to say, okay, I want to see a different condition. Show me highly played. Do you know what feature I had them add? I literally emailed them. I was like, hey, can you guys like do this? If someone sends you a portfolio, it shows you the portfolio value of the cards. Hold on. Let me see if I can show you guys. All right. So here is... oh, it's different on... it's because I'm looking at my own portfolio. Yeah, it's not going to work. But basically, when someone sends you a portfolio with all the items, it shows a total at the top on Collector. And if you filter it and say, only show me cards valued over $50, it would show you those cards, but it didn't change the total value at the top. It still showed the total of the portfolio. And I had them updated so that when you filter in a portfolio, the total amount now changes based off your filter settings. And that helps me out a lot because I'm only buying cards over $15 from people. And so when someone sends me a collector portfolio that has 100 $2 cards, I have to filter it, but then I would have to manually add up what I was filtering and seeing. But now it does it for me. So thanks, Collector. Thanks, guys. All right, back to pricing. Another Eevee. Ooh, look at these hearts on this one. Radiant Collection from Legendary Treasures. What's the site? I'm on Collector. COLLECTR. Another one. EV101A. You click the 3 dots, it'll manually let you change it. There's set custom price and enter product details on the raw stuff, but I can't change the condition. At least for this. UW94. Oops. YLTDYB. Should I try to pronounce that? I'm gonna say Yultdib. Donate 10 pounds. Said, thank you for your generosity and compassion. Please pass this on to a kid as you usually do to make their day. Thank you very much. Appreciate your generosity, man. What? Okay, hold on. Hold on. I have to show you what I'm seeing. Okay, raw for this card. This is a promo. $62.66 raw. PSA 10. $9,440. Huh? Hold on. I might have to go to Card Ladder. Hold on. I spelled Eevee wrong. I don't even see any listed. An 8 went for $100. A 6 went for 50. 7 went for 43. There might be like no sales data. Or maybe there's like one bunk sale or something. I'm like, if it's $10,000, I'm gonna grade this and hold my breath. I'm assuming it's really hard to grade. Let's see. Oh yeah, this one's definitely not a 10. Because it's a promo, so like, it was probably in a blister pack or something. Got all like shook around and everything. It might be tough to grade. Is tag grading junk? Seems really cool. I don't use it. I have no interest in it. I don't buy it. I don't sell it. I don't know if I call it junk or not. No one's asking me for tag slabs though. Ooh, this Eevee's kind of cool. Forgot to change. I mean, I've been using PSA for 7 years. PSA continually has the most resale value. There's really no incentive for me to not use PSA at this point. When it's the most in demand. I mean, yes, black labels exist, like for BGS, right? But so many cards get 9.5s. It's better for me just to get 10s at PSA. Because I'm probably not getting black labels. I've never owned a black label. I've never sold a black label. They're so niche. So niche. I don't know who's buying black labels. I don't know. When you can get a PSA 10 for like 1/10 of the price, I'm kind of like, why? You guys can use whatever grading services you want. Whatever, I mean, if you're just collecting and you like the look of the slabs, by all means, go for it. By all means, go for it. But as a vendor, if I'm not selling PSA cards, like, the slabs are just going to sit there. And it's going to be a waste of my time and my money to have them. That's just the unfortunate reality of things. Who's playing Burning Crusade Classic right now? Where are my WoW gamers at? Who wants to join the Koopa Troopa Guild on Dream Scythe Alliance? We'd be happy to have you. Will said, me, I'm playing. You have a full 40 man? Not even close. I'd say we have, right at this point, we probably have about 10 active people in our guild. It kind of fell apart when I stopped playing a couple months ago. But I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Oh, I gotta see if this one's worth grading. Nope. Two things like getting back to Guild Wars 2. It's funny, I got the new expansion. Actually, ArenaNet gave me, someone from ArenaNet reached out and gave me Visions of Eternity for free, which is pretty awesome. But I've been playing Guild Wars 2 since it came out, and I feel like I've just kind of accomplished what I want to accomplish in the game. And there's something about WoW where it's like, I didn't know how much I missed getting stronger and like getting better gear until I started playing World of Warcraft. Because Guild Wars 2 is a very horizontal progression. Like the same gear that's been max has been max since the game came out, basically. And so it's horizontal progression in the sense of like there are masteries and then the real end game is, people say fashion wars. It's all about the aesthetics and stuff. I've tried old school RuneScape. I've bounced off it a few times. It's just a little too grindy for me. A little too grindy. I got a lot of duplicates of cards, it seems like. A lot of tag teams. Dang, this is $225? What's PSA 10? 400 bucks. Card prices, man, they're crazy. They're crazy. Pokemon's not even close to being dead. I don't think this EVV is going to be worth anything. I mean, it's still a $5 card. Crazy. We'll sticker it. We could do a Guild Wars 2 playthrough. I'd almost say it'd be more fun to do a Guild Wars 1 playthrough. Borgri donated 219 TRY. I'm actually not familiar with that denomination. Said, happy birthday, Coop. Do you generally sell cards as singles if you don't think they'll get a PSA 10? And where do you source your singles? Do you buy them in bulk or do you handpick them individually? Yeah, if I feel like it's worth grading, I'll try to grade it. If it's not, yeah, I'll sell it raw. Where do I get singles? At shows, I buy singles from people who come up to my booth. I buy singles from other vendors. And then people will reach out to me online and ask if I'm interested in their collection. So I buy from people online. And if anyone listening would like to sell me their collection, you can just email me a collector portfolio, buying singles valued at $15 or more for One Piece and Pokemon. And then might buy slab. I'm definitely buying like One Piece slabs and stuff. And then if you want to show me your Pokemon slabs, yeah, just send me a collector portfolio. email it to coopscollectionbiz@gmail.com, and I will take a look. I have a Pokemon Center Evolving Skies ETV. Is it worth keeping given there's no promo? Yeah, I would not open that. I would not open that. Reverse Espeon, probably not worth anything. Let's see. So I bought someone's collection. They had a huge Evolutions collection. It's still in reverse foil. It's still worth $8. So a lot of these cards are going to end up being like this whole box is basically going to be Evolutions, I think. Ooh, Delta species. Look at that. Another of these dark sleeves. Hey, Gio, how you doing, man? I don't know the difference between the reverse and the holofoil. I think this is the reverse, right? Yeah, I think, yeah, that's the reverse. No, the reverse would have the stamp, right? Hold on, I gotta look. Yeah, reverse the stamp. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So the difference is the regular is 150 and the reverse is 200 raw. And another one. I gotta make sure the condition's okay here on these. Yeah. Near mint, baby. Gamer girl, thank you for the happy birthday. Did I get any new Mega Evolutions? The only Mega Evolutions I've gotten a lot of the Steelix from Mega as gifts from people. And I only opened... Oh, crap. Whatever. I already wrote 150 and then I put a blank sticker on it. Oh, well. The only Mega I've opened... Oh, we do have a reverse stamped one. Oh, my gosh. I gotta look at the condition. See if it's worth grading. The reverse in PSA 10 is almost $3,000. Nah. Not a 10, unfortunately. I don't like the... I don't know who bought these. Scar to Child. Thank you, man. Alright, let me put it... Let me just leave it in this clear sleeve. Is anything like this, someone's going to want to look at the back. Alright, so the reverse is 200. Started Child with the 500 bits. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Do I know anyone who buys sealed collections? I don't. I don't know. I don't know anyone who does. Yeah, sealed can be tough. Ooh, Espeon EX. Look at that. Am I coming to the Mid-Atlantic Sports Card Show? I'm not, no. You can find my schedule on my website, though. Espeon EX. Number 102. $515? PSA 10's 15. Guys. Okay, raw. PSA 10. $15,000. 9 is okay. Hold on, I gotta see what this might get. This might be worth grading even if it's not a 10. One moment. Oh no, it's not beat, but it's like I would say it's, oh, you guys can't see. Yeah, definitely not a 10. And then all along the like silver edges, there's kind of like some scratching and stuff. Tough to see, but oh well. Let me put in at least a clean sleeve. This is one of the ones where it's like there's going to be some negotiation on how much it lands on from like price. Yeah, like you've got the whitening there. You got like a white dot here. I'm going to put the near mint price sticker on it. And then this is one, whoever is interested in it, we're going to have to talk through it. Espeon EX. $20. Interested in starting to collect? Any suggestions on a good set to get started? I would say whatever you can find at like MSRP prices. I used to recommend 151 because I think it's a great set. Very nostalgic, but it's not very easy to find. And when you do find it, it's overpriced. So I would say at this point, just whatever you can find. If you want to open stuff. If you don't want to open anything specifically, if you just want singles, I recommend going to Pokélector.com. They have every set, and you can see all the cards in every set. And you can find individual cards you like, and then you can just buy singles. If you buy them online, or you can buy them at card shows. And buying singles is much more economically feasible than trying to open packs and pulling a card that you want. So I highly recommend buying the singles that you like. You don't get the same dopamine hit as opening cards, but your wallet will be happy. What is the market for a 151 ETB? Pokemon Center or regular? Regular is $390. Pokemon Center is $830. And I just looked that up on the Collector app. In case you were curious. I didn't just know off the top of my head. Billy said, how do I go about selling my entire collection? I mean, the best thing to do is put it into the Collector app, make a portfolio, and then shop your portfolio around and see the best offer you can get on it. Don't go to a card shop. They're going to offer you like 50 or 60%. Most likely. If you take it to a card show, you might be able to get like 75 or 80%. And that's likely what that's around what I would offer you. Depending on if it was stuff that I wanted, that I think I could sell. Yeah, the collector app makes it really easy to just set up a portfolio. It's got the prices for everything. I'm surprised this one's only 20 bucks. Thought that'd be more. After that Mimikyu was like $80 for the Full Art GX. Collector's free. There is like a pro feature that's like $6 a month, which enables you to get like unlimited scans and other stuff, like exporting your portfolio to like Excel files, stuff like that. But no, if you just want to add all your cards manually, like it's completely free. All right, and another one. Got 3 of those. All right, how are we looking on price stickers? I got 3 sheets of stickers left. I don't know if I have more in my closet or not. So we'll go until we run out of stickers or we run out of cards to price. Okay, I guess I got a bunch of these. $20 Espeons. Who needs a Full Art Espeon? Like 5 copies of them. Ooh, we got a rainbow. This one's $40, double the price. No, I'm not doing any Collecticons. I'm exclusively Trading Card Con, which is the rebrand of PokeCon, in case you guys were curious. You can find my full schedule at coopscollection.com. Chino, I am vending One Piece now too. I have a bunch of raw stuff. I was just showing it off earlier. I got a bunch of alt arts, some secrets, some SPs, just all kinds of goodies for One Piece now. So, yes, if I get raw, I bought a big collection. So when I get it, I'll have it. That shows. I'm mainly trying to collect it though. So I'm using a lot of the One Piece that I have as like trade bait to get stuff that I want for me. I don't think this Espeon's gonna be worth anything. No, $2 card. Now this Espeon's worth something. I really should look over some of these to see if they're worth grading, because some of these, yeah, like this. There's like this line. I don't know if you can. You're not gonna be able to see it. Maybe. You kind of can't. There's a line that goes like straight across the top border. I don't know if they would stop from getting a 10, but we'll just sell. We'll sell it raw. We'll sell it raw. Great card though. I love this Espeon card. One of my favorite Espeon cards. What do I think will go up in price? What's the best item? I don't know. I got 2 balls and neither are crystal. Espeon V. Where's that one? 177. Show us your One Piece collection. I can show you. I have a portfolio of it if you want to see it. Picked up the silver. Silver's gone up crazy. I got the silver for 65. We've got the manga Nami, the manga Zoro, the manga Snake Luffy, manga Ace, manga Hancock, manga Kid. We've got the Boa SP, Bonnie manga, Luffy wanted, Silver's Ray Lee manga. We got one of the Law mangas. We've got the SP Zoro. We've got the Gear 2, not the manga, I wish. The Gear 2 manga is like 12 grand now. We've got the Shanks wanted, Buggy wanted, Blackbeard wanted, and the Kaido SP. I got a bunch at PSA right now. Bunch at PSA right now. And I actually have 3 copies of the Zoro, so I'm going to be using the Zoro as... my extra copies of the Zoros as like trades to get cards that I don't have yet. Espeon VMAX. $10. Gonna have a lot of evolutions at my table, I'll tell you that. A lot of evolutions. Will said, save one Zoro for me. You gotta get me some stuff I need, man. I'm gonna pay Will's editing fees in One Piece cards. Flareon, it's 45. Hey Henry, how you doing, man? Henry, has school started back up yet? I'm assuming so. I remember one year at Tech, I had to drive back to school on my birthday. So I'm assuming, have you gone back yet? I was gonna say, if you're still around this weekend, I got a local show you can stop by. Oh, you don't start till Tuesday. Well, if you're in town, I'll be at the Pirate Dog show tomorrow. It's at that church again. It's at that church that you came for the first time to. 10 to 4, I think. Top Series 3. Jagatabaran, I don't think I said that right. Sorry, man. Donated with $1.99, said, can I ping you separately about the Espeon at 515? Yeah, you'll need to ping. Are you in the Discord? You'll need to ping me. You'll need to ping me in the Discord because my DMs are closed. So DM me or ping me on the Discord, or shoot me an email. Yeah, if you're interested. I don't normally sell online, but because it's such a big card, I might be able to work something out with you. Flareon 26. Oh, not the reverse. It's just a regular. $6. The reverse is $32 of this card. Ooh, Stamp Delta species. Let's go. If you guys aren't in the Discord, yo, this looks clean. Hold on. This one might have to make it into my next submission. If I can get out of this stupid side loader. Oh my gosh. Side load. Oh no, not a 10. Not a 10. Still pretty nice. Still pretty nice. I would guess an 8. PSA 8 maybe. Hey guys, join the Discord. Come hang out. I built a Discord game where you can actually catch Pokemon. Built it from the ground up. All by myself. You can show off your team. You can catch shinies if you're lucky. How do I tell so fast it's not a 10? Comes with experience, I guess. All right, the reverse is $100. Man, the non-reverse is more? Really? Only 100? The regular is 105? Probably because it's pulling TCG prices, which are a little wonky for vintage stuff. Let me check eBay. I'm curious. Flareon, Delta, reverse. Maybe $100 is right. Yeah, 100, 120. These sold for 130, 75, 180. Oh, that's the regular. Yeah, about $100 is actually pretty good. Ooh, this is a good one. Radiant Collection Flareon. Do I use price charting at all? I do not. I use a combination of collector, TCG player, eBay. Man, we got a bunch of good Flareons. This one kind of creeps me out a little bit because the eyes are so big. I think someone said they look like boba balls. Did everyone become a vendor? A lot of vendors out there. A lot of vendors out there. It's the hot thing to do, man. It's vend trading cards. Not worth it. Bunch of just the regular Vs. Those are good giveaway cards. Regular Vs of the evolutions. Will, who's in the new illustration boxes? What are the promos? I'm assuming you're talking about One Piece. Of course she's talking about One Piece. Scuba Man, happy Friday. Very judgmental looking Flareon. He's saying, what do you mean I'm only worth $8? I'm only worth $8. Relic, I went to 2 Walmarts and a Target today. Shelves picked clean, obviously. And then I went to a GameStop, and GameStop had the new OP14 One Piece. $7.50 a pack, limit 10 packs. So I did buy 10 packs, and I pulled, in my last pack, I pulled the Alt-Art Leader Boa. So we came out ahead, luckily. You can buy, I didn't even know you could buy them online. Yeah, in store it was 10. 10 blisters. Am I still collecting Yu-Gi-Oh? Not really. Not modern stuff. I still like Ghost Rares. All my Ghost Rares are Japanese, though. I mean, if I had to put it in order of cards like I'm actively collecting right now, it would be One Piece, Pokemon, Dragon Ball, and then Yu-Gi-Oh! If I had to order them. Valerian Rapidash. I am actively collecting One Piece more than Pokemon right now, yes. I haven't bought like actual Pokemon cards for myself in a while. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff that I've wanted. I mean, I've been collecting now for 8 years. So I've gotten a lot of the stuff I've been hunting for. And I'm not as interested in modern stuff, to be frank. Cryptic, I'm on episode 212 of the anime right now. Slowly but surely catching up. Slowly but surely. I have to get more top loaders. Gardevoir EX. You have a bunch of Dragon Ball you're trying to move? I mean, you could send me a collector list. Is it raw or graded? The only thing I'm really looking for me for Dragon Ball is I need the God Rares. I don't have any of the God Rares yet. Oh, dang, I'm surprised this card's only $4. Hey, Winky. I'm doing well, man. Hopefully you are as well. Ooh, Gardevoir. Is this a Radiant? Yep, Radiant Collection. One is $60. Nambra, you should watch One Piece if you're worried about filler. One Piece cuts out all the filler. Speeds it up pretty tremendously. Of course, when I went and tried to watch One Piece the other day, the website was down. I've watched most of the episodes on Netflix. Yeah, Hunter, send me a collector. Just email me a collector portfolio link. I'll take a look. All right, I gotta grab more top loaders. Uno momento, por favor. Henry, what? I just unloaded my entire plane with everyone's stuff and everyone's seated because they found damages after everyone boarded. Now you got an hour and a half delay. Reminds me of when we got super delayed out of Richmond trying to get to Los Angeles. That was a horrible travel day. They boarded us. We sat on the tarmac for 3 hours. They deboarded us. They reboarded us. We were supposed to take off at 6 a.m. We didn't take off till 12:30. We literally, it took us 25 hours of like, quote unquote, travel to get from Richmond to Los Angeles. It was rough. Dang, are either of these worth grading? Nope. Am I coming to Portland? Is that the one that's this month? If it's this month, no. I'm not. I'm on vacation. Hey, Volby, congrats on the PSA 10. Mega Charizard from Phantasmal. That's awesome. Love when you get a good grade back. It's a great feeling. Offset by all the bad grades. Would I buy Japanese One Piece? Nah, I'm just buying English. Right now. Japanese is a lot less expensive, though. A lot of Gardevoirs. Usually don't have this many of the same card, but hey, we'll take it. Keep my case stocked up. Bro, I think it's just like there's some level of intimidation of like knowing you're potentially having to commit to so much. But yeah, I mean, if you like a show, don't you want as many episodes as possible to exist of it? I can understand that logic. How do you sort your personal? Well, all my collection is PSA cards, so there's not really any sorting on my end. I basically like sorted it where modern English is together, modern Japanese is together, vintage English is together, vintage Japanese is together, and then like everything else. All my Dragon Balls together, Yu-Gi-Oh's together, One Piece is together, that sort of thing. Oh, Relic, I just got through Skypiea. Skypiea was a long arc. I'm actually on the Foxy arc, or I don't know what the arc is called, but I'm on the Foxy episodes. They're doing their little competition. It's after the G8 arc. The G8 arc is filler, but it was actually really good. I recommend watching it. Did I get the Luffy magazine? Are you talking about the Japanese promo? I do not have that one. I might pick it up. I think it was like 80 bucks. I did pick up the Afro Luffy card. I don't remember where I got it. I think I bought it it was in someone's collection I bought. He's got like boxing gloves and an afro. You guys know what card I'm talking about? I got a couple of these. Tag team galore, man. Tag teams continue to be very popular. Ooh, this is a good one. Oh, hold on. Timeout. Timeout. Let's see if we have a grading candidate on our hands. Almost. There's like one. Oh, are you gonna be able to see it? Like this? You see this right here? Oh. Right. Oh. Oh, let me move it. You see that? Question is it grime? Do not think it is grime. We got a microfiber cloth. I'm gonna wet it just a little bit. I'm gonna see if this comes off. Just ever so slightly damp. So slightly damp. Can't even see, right? There's just a little damp. So then we're gonna hold it on the spot. So if it's grime, it'll loosen it up. It is not grime. That's a bummer. It is not grime. Dang, this card is like very expensive in PSA 10. Bummer. Bummer. Raw, it's $540. PSA 10, $1,400. Dang, the centering's really good on the front too. Oh, that's a bummer. Will I watch the live action? I don't know, maybe. Should I? You guys see Logan Paul? I hate giving him mental thought, mental space, but he posted about One Piece. Chat, are we cooked? Are we cooked, chat? Dang, this was $122. PSA 10, 1600. This one's not a 10. What's my grail? Festa Pikachu from 2016. PSA 10. Festa, you guys want to see it? 2016 Festa. Okay, let me see. I gotta find the actual promo number. 279. Raw, $3,275. PSA 10, $20,000. Oh, my Lanta. Chaz Crayley, 4934, donated $19.99, said, hope you're having a good one, buddy. Showing some love because I love the impact you have on the kids and the Pokemon community. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate the support. But yeah, look how good this one looks. Pretty sick. The only thing that would make it better is if it was textured, because it's not. I'm gonna need you guys to buy a little bit more merch if I'm ever gonna afford that card. $3. Hey, I'll take it, Relic. Or you guys can come drop some free Twitch Primes. I just need 20,000 Twitch Primes. And we'll be there. Guys, road to 20,000 Twitch Primes. Can we do it? Need to do a subathon. Ain't nobody got time for that. Kate said, if I want to start collecting Pokemon cards, what should I start with? Honestly, I answered something similar earlier, but basically whatever you can find. If you want to open stuff, whatever you can find at like MSRP or retail price. If you want to buy singles, then I recommend going to Pokélector, looking at the different sets, looking at the different cards, and figuring out what cards you like. Because then you can buy singles of those cards, whether it's online or at card shows or card shops. Ah, man, I don't even think we're halfway through this box. I think we're gonna run out of price stickers, to be honest. April went to a local card shop in Phoenix and finished her first binder. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, how many of these we got? 2 more. Yeah, if I don't have any more price stickers, this is the last sheet in that box. I might have more. We'll have to see. But I also might be out of luck. How much is UK delivery for my merch? Custom cards, there's no shipping costs. For the clothing, it should only be like £6, more or less. It's all print on demand, so basically when you order it, they make it. And the company I use has printing facilities all over the globe, so it's not coming from the United States. It's potentially coming from like a shipping, like a manufacturer in Latvia, or somewhere a lot closer to the UK, which keeps the shipping costs down. So for all the shows that we're doing, Fridays, we're not vending. We're only vending Saturdays and Sundays. We'll be kind of around on Friday, depending on when our flight, because we travel into the city on Friday. Depending on when we get in, we might be walking around the show. But if you want to see us, it's likely going to need to be Saturday or Sunday. Because you may or may not run into us on Friday. If you buy a non-signed merch card, will I come to the UK to sign it? If I come to the UK, it's not going to be this year, because I already have a full schedule for 2026. I use the Osmo Pocket 3. Actually, if you go to amazon.com/shop/coopscollection, I have everything I use, including like streaming at home and stuff. Do I ship to the Philippines? Yeah, I ship everywhere. Ship globally. Around the world, around the world, around the world, around the world. Regular B's not going to be worth anything. Surfing Pikachus. A reverse Sylveon. Maybe because fairy type's not in TCG anymore. Sylveon 87. Reverse. It is worth something. No more custom Steelers card? No, that one's gone. That one's gone. I mean, I have some copies left, but they're not for sale anymore. You mean this one? Maybe I'll do another print run. Because when I made these, I didn't use the white ink layer. Luckily, it turned out better than this. Okay, so neither of these cards have the white ink layer. But I think we got lucky when we printed this that it turned out okay. Again, comparing it to this one, right? So if I reprint these, what I'll do is I'll update the border so that it's the more modern trainer, right? Because this is an older style. I'll create a white ink layer so that Steelix and me like pop out like these characters do. So that it doesn't look like this. And then I'm going to remove the gold foil signature. If I reprint them. But I've gotten a lot of requests for these. So, who knows? You never know. Never say never. Yeah, isn't that... That's why I spent the extra time, like, because I had the original print. I had the bad print of the new cards. I've had those for, like, over a month, maybe. And as soon as I got them, I was like, I'm not happy with these. I'm not going to sell them. So I've just been working on fixing them. I'm very happy with the updated ones. Phil and Coop tag team win. I mean, you never know. You never know. Where can you make custom cards like that? So I hired an artist to make the art. I hired a texture designer to make the actual texture, which is a whole layer. And then I hired a manufacturer on Alibaba. Solion GX, where you at? Target's been wiped out. Yeah. The Target I went to, I went back to the card section. The guy working in that area recognized me and took a selfie with me. But I was like, even I can't find stuff. He's like, yeah, when the vendors here restocking, there's a line of people waiting. And I was like, I can't say I'm surprised. Can't say I'm surprised. I mean, everyone's imposing limits. Target had signs that said you're limited to two of the same product. Walmart said you were limited to 5. GameStop sold me 10 booster packs. So, everyone's doing limits. But I mean, it's still getting wiped out. The demand is just crazy. Two of any item. And maybe it is 2 of any item. I don't know if it's specifically 2 of the same item, to be honest. Have I seen any scalpers firsthand? I have not. I don't usually go out looking for cards because I know I'm not going to find them. So I haven't seen scalpers firsthand in the wild. Yeah, GameStop charging $7.50 for a pack. $200 for those Charizard UPCs was crazy. Crazy. I mean, honestly, I don't really open stuff for myself anymore. I just buy singles. Just buy singles and graded cards. I mean, for a long time, the only stuff I've opened has been for giveaways. Because, I mean, I don't have a distributor, and I'm not going to go buy stuff from scalpers. So what can you do? Is there any chance I'll be doing another run of the Steelix card eventually? I've gotten so much demand. I mean, I've gotten so much, so many questions about it. Maybe, but I kind of want there to be some level of like exclusivity with these cards where it's like, I mean, the Steelix cards were available for months. So I don't know, maybe. I won't say no. I won't give you a hard no. I'm using Collector. COLLECTR. I guess I could have pulled up like a version of it. Like a small... Ooh, is this worth grading? Ooh. Maybe? Maybe we... Ooh, maybe? Centering is slightly right heavy. I don't know if it's enough. I don't know if the centering is off enough. Man, that's close. That's close. If it got a 9, it would be from centering. Skitty Dabs, thank you for the prime, by the way. Flyria, thank you for the prime. Tama F Jr., thank you for the prime. My only concern is the centering. Just the thickness of this right border compared to the left border. That's my only concern. Back looks really good. Do we risk it for the biscuit? It would be... Okay, let me look at raw price first. Hold on. Let me just look at the delta between raw and graded. We'll look, and then the grading fee, and if it's worth the gamba. The gamba. All right. Raw is 145. PSA 10 is 335. I'll just sell it raw. Because if I grade, it's going to be 4 months before I get it back. I'll just sell it raw. I think because of the centering, I think they're going to knock it. I think PSA's gotten pretty strict on centering. And I think I feel like it's going to get a 9 if I send it. All right, Sylveon V full art is $31. Which means I'm putting a $35 price sticker on it. Because then someone's going to ask for it for $30 and I'm going to say yes. Well, 4 months if you send it in bulk. I mean, you can pay $75 to get it back in 20 days, but I usually send stuff in bulk. Okay, we got a lot of these full art Sylveons. All right, potentially my last 2 price stickers. I don't know if I have more or not. We shall see. And I'm out of top loaders over here. All right, let me see if I've got more price stickers. If not, we might be done. Well, chat, we're out of price stickers. We're out of price stickers. So I guess that's that for now. I'm gonna have to order more. We priced a lot. I mean, look at we priced a big fat stack over here. I mean, just this is like half the stack. So we priced quite a bit. We got plenty of cards for tomorrow, and we still have some more we're gonna have to price. So, bummer, we're out of price stickers, but it is what it is. So that's gonna be probably it for now. We're headed over to my parents to celebrate my birthday. My mom's making my favorite dinner, scalloped potatoes and ham. Guys, if you've never had scalloped potatoes and ham, you gotta have it. You gotta make it where it's like a baked dish together, where it's the potatoes and the ham all like together. It's not a side of scalloped potatoes with ham. It is a dish. And it's the best meal, and I ask for it for my birthday every year. So we're headed over there to have dinner with them and hang out with family and celebrate my 35th time around the sun. So appreciate y'all hanging out for a little birthday stream Q&A. Got some pricing done. I had to do this anyway, so might as well go live and hang out with you all too. But I'll be live tomorrow for an Incognito. If you're local, you can probably find me, but I'm not necessarily advertising where or when it is. So I'll be live tomorrow for a show, and then I'll be live again at the end of the month for another Incognito, and then my first trading card con TCC, which is the new rebrand of PokeCon, is in February. So check out my schedule. It's on my website, coopscollection.com. But I'll see y'all again very soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you in the stream tomorrow. So take care. Peace.